Last week, we told you about TJ Hoover, a man whose organs were nearly taken while he was still alive.
Now many people are fighting for organ donation reform. Kylie Hill has that story.
This is a life and death issue.
It's something that should be shocking.
The perhaps even scarier thing, though, was I wasn't surprised. I have heard cases like this from whistleblowers over the years.
When Jennifer Erickson first heard about the case of TJ Hoover, a man whose life has been changed forever after his organs were nearly taken from him while he was still alive, she knew this wasn't the first case like this and says she knows it won't be the last until something changes.
The current organ donation system in the United States is broken. We don't have enough safety mechanisms in place. The federal government has never, not once, held its contractors accountable for how they do their job. Do they do it well? Do they do it safely? Are they good stewards of taxpayer dollars? All of the things that would save more lives.
Erickson is a senior fellow at the Federation of American Scientists, and from 2015 to 2017, she served in the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy.
I started looking at organ donation reform because I had a personal connection. At the time, my father was sick with organ failure. He since died of that organ failure. I think like a lot of people in politics or policy, if something affects someone you love, you start trying to figure out what's going on.
But what needs to be changed? For starters, she says people need to demand accountability.
We have seen investigations from the Senate saying from the top down, the U.S. transplant network is not working, leaving Americans at risk. And so I think that it makes sense to demand of leaders that it is safe in the Commonwealth, and as a start, while these serious allegations are being investigated, the same leaders that were there before should be put on leave. They should not be in charge of organ donation right now in the Commonwealth.
Kentucky State Attorney General Russell Coleman said in a statement his office is investigating these allegations, saying, in collaboration with our Kentucky law enforcement and prosecutorial partners, we will continue reviewing the facts to identify an appropriate response. Erickson says despite stories like TJ's, there are still good people in the industry who want to see change too.
That's how we know about this case, right? Is people stood forward and said, this didn't work this time. This wasn't right. And so there are really good people in the field who want it reformed as well.
Kylie Hill, Fox 56 News.